Hello my friends, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, June 29th, 2021. This is Jennifer. I want to apologize for the noise. I'm in my garage. This is the sewing hole. I have fan going, I have a dehumidifier going, and I couldn't survive out here without them, so they're just gonna have to be on. Hopefully the noise isn't too annoying. Also, before I proceed, I want to say happy birthday to our own Sarah from Austin. It is her birthday today. So very, very happy birthday to Sarah. So I was out of town all weekend helping my son move to Lubbock. My husband and I went and moved him up to where he needed to be, got him all settled. And I have done nothing for myself, no crafts, no sewing, no nothing. But I have a lot to show you guys anyway because I've gotten a lot of mail and I got some orphan blocks when I went to Linus a couple of weekends ago. So that's what we're gonna do today. First up, orphan blocks from Linus. I got a stack of these beauties from Shelly. The very lovely Suzanne also handed me orphan blocks, and I think these are both from Suzanne. Suzanne, correct me if I'm wrong. This is leftover pieces from a Jacob's Ladder, and I think these are just orphan blocks. So I'll probably just pile it all up, and then when I really am in the mood to touch orphan blocks, I'll sort everything and get it all put away. I received this set from Barb, and this includes an embroidered block, and then all of the rest are 4 patches. So I have a feeling there's already a quilt just in this zipper bag. And in case I haven't mentioned it, and you might be new here, I use orphan blocks to make charity quilts for my favorite nonprofit, the Linus Connection. I got this giant stack of lovelies from our very own Susan. It includes 3 different flannels, and she sent an entire stack of blocks, quilt tops, just all kinds of goodness in here. A lot of these are ready to be quilted, so once I've finished recording, I will just hang them up in my 2 quilts section that I have just off screen right over here. So just lots of beautiful quilt tops from Susan, ready to be quilted, ready to turn into beautiful, beautiful charity quilts for the Linus Connection. Finally, I received this box from Lynn. Lynn has been sending me stuff for a couple of years now. She inherited a whole bunch of stuff from her sister-in-law, and she's just been sending it to me a little at a time. I'm sure not all of it, but a lot of the things that, you know, she doesn't need or want. So I've got all kinds of little bits and pieces of orphan blocks here. A great deal of these I've actually seen the quilts that these were in because she sent me the quilt tops as well. We have these guys, which I know I've made a quilt from that before. This is a finished quilt top. This is a finished quilt top. This is a finished quilt top. And this is also a finished quilt top. And then in the box, we have a whole bunch of fabric, just tons of different yardage. And she sent me a bunch of patterns. The patterns I will probably go through and see if there's anything I can use for my charity quilts. And if not, I will probably share these with the Linus Connection. They could go in the silent auction, they could go in our mall, or maybe to volunteers if there's something that just reminds me of someone. So thank you to Suzanne, to Shelly, to Susan, to Barb, and to Lynn. That's a lot of stuff. A thing that happens whenever I make a lot of orphan block tops is it reminds people that I take orphan blocks and that I take quilt tops, and I end up getting a lot of stuff, and it just keeps me going. It's a beautiful cycle of you clean out your stuff and I will make more things for charity. Susan actually had planned to send me quilt tops before she knew that I was going on retreat with Jules, and she sent a bunch of baby tops so that I can help fill baby top orders for our charity. I do want to address like what a mess this is right now. Previously my wall over here, because I'm in my garage because Sarah is staying in my sewing room, and so this is where I've been sewing for a while now. And previously this was a wall. My daughter had inherited furniture from one of her grandparents, and it was living in my garage with sheets over it, and that's what I had here, and she has now taken those home, and so I have just precarious piles of stuff everywhere. I haven't quite figured out the best way to do anything with this, so I'm just rolling with it and sewing when I can and quilting when I can. That is going to be it for me. I look forward to sorting through and touching all of these beautiful blocks and tops and figuring out where they need to go, putting the fabric with things that maybe those are quilt backs, who knows. I haven't really gotten that far into the process yet. And I think that's it. So you guys have a very wonderful week, have a crafty week, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.